Hey everyone, it's Anna, and today's article from nailcarehq.com is titled "The Nail Salon Manicure, Is It Hurting You?" Danielle asks me, Anna, I have a question that has been plaguing me for a while now. I have had several salon manicures from different salons. They all have the same techniques when doing manicures. I have noticed that they go against just about every rule that I have learned mostly from you. They've used the roughest grit files. They file down the sides of the nails. They file in both directions. They don't cap the nails or paint the surface or paint the underside of the nail. It feels like I'm worse off getting a salon manicure. I always notice that my nails are in worse shape than when I went in. It goes without saying, I don't get them very often, especially not now that I know just how wrong their techniques seem to be. So the question I have is, why do they do them so wrong, and what is the right way to do them at home? Thank you so much, and I'm absolutely loving your Bliss Kiss oil. My nails are stronger and seem thicker than ever before. Oh, and it's only been 13 days since I've started using it. My nail polish has lasted longer than ever using your polish wrapping technique. Thank you so much. Okay, here's my answer. Danielle, thank you for this really important question. This is completely why I do what I do. There was very little proper information when I was researching everything several years ago, and I found it extremely frustrating. The short answer is that there are very few regulations in the nail schools, so a lot of places just teach the way they have through the decades, and they teach what's necessary to pass the state board tests. Doug Schoon's book, Nail Structure and Product Chemistry, is not a required textbook. I really hope it will be someday. Doug wrote this to me. Anna, my book is not required in the nail school curriculum. In fact, few schools even know about my book, which I fault Milady Cengage for entirely, and I've complained to them about this for years. They have done a very poor job promoting my book to anyone, let alone schools. There is no standardized teaching, even in the United States, let alone the rest of the world. The Milady Nail Standard comes the closest to achieving this and is a pretty good book. Since I am a contributor, I make sure that the key information is correct in the standard, but it is only an instruction guide. It doesn't focus on troubleshooting and problem solving. For a deeper understanding, nail professionals will have to read my book. Shouldn't they know where the cuticle is? From what I've learned from Doug over the last several years is that very few schools actually teach the nail structure portion of his book. Most licensed nail techs still don't know that the casual name cuticle is in fact the proximal fold of the eponychium. The cuticle is really a thin layer of skin that's on your nail plate. It's my opinion that when someone graduates from nail school, they are a nail technician. When they search out more thorough information and education and truly understand all of the content that is in Doug's book and his DVD, which is also called Inside Doug Schoon's Brain, then and only then can they be called a nail professional. But that's just my opinion. Many graduates and licensed techs don't know that the acrylic enhancement technology has advanced by leaps and bounds over the last 10 years. Actually, 15 years now. For example, the ingredients no longer need a roughed up surface to create proper adhesion, but nail techs are still sanding half the nail plate down. MMA. Acrylic nail enhancements are created with a perfect blend of a monomer liquid and a polymer powder. Although banned by the FDA several decades ago, methyl methacrylate monomer, also known as MMA, is showing up again in nail salons in the United States. Why? Price. MMA monomer is available for about $15 to $20 per gallon, compared with about $200 for the legal monomer. MMA is completely safe when used in medical and dental products. It has even been safely implanted in the body as a bone repair cement. MMA monomer is fine for making bulletproof windows and shatterproof eyeglasses, but not artificial nails. There are 4 main reasons that MMA monomer makes a poor ingredient for artificial nail products. 1. MMA nail products don't adhere well to the nail plate, hence the shredding of the nail plate by overfiling. 2. MMA makes extremely hard nail enhancements. If it breaks, it's going to take your nail plate with it. Number 3. MMA is extremely difficult to remove. It won't dissolve in acetone. And number 4, the FDA and most state boards of cosmetology say not to use it due to the massive allergic skin reactions that customers reported in the 1970s. Health risks. Podiatrist Dr. Robert Spalding, author of Death by Pedicure, states that at this time, an estimated 1 million unsuspecting clients walk out of their chosen salon with infections, bacterial, viral, and fungal. And no matter which salon you go to, there's always a risk of infection. He claims that in his research, 75% of salons in the United States are not following their own state protocols for disinfections, which includes not mixing their disinfectant solutions properly on a daily basis, not soaking their instruments properly, and using counterfeit products to reduce costs. For example, Windex substitute for barbicide, says one doctor. And the problem is that there is no way to really, quote, verify an instrument has been properly soaked and sterilized, end quote, without watching the process. Speed versus quality. Like I talked about before, let's talk about a nail tech. For most nail technicians, time is money. The faster they can get you out, the more clients they can service each day. They will use lower grit files, which is more damaging, and file faster. Whereas a nail professional will block the proper amount of time that she needs in her calendar to create the manicure that you desire while having a pleasant conversation with you. She's interested in you as a person and your life. She'll teach you that the cuticle is actually the eponychium. She'll teach you that massaging nail oil into your manicure can actually improve the life of your manicure and keep your skin soft. Most likely, she knows your birthday and may even send you a card. The relationship she creates with you is most important to her, as well as giving you her best work. She'll be hard to get an appointment with because her loyal customers don't leave, and she won't come cheap. New knowledge. Experimenting on myself. Like many of my fans and customers, I'm a daughter, a mom, wife, sister, and friend with a passion for pretty nails and the plethora of gorgeous, sparkly rainbow lacquers available to us today. But I also have an insatiable appetite to know why. Fab 5 Nail Wrap. No one knows about the Fab 5 nail wrap because I created it. I wanted my polish to stop chipping in the shower, and I actually have an article about that. When I learned that my nails can absorb 1/3 their weight in water, combined with my experience of having a very sharp C-curve that practically disappears when my nails are soaked, I started thinking about the lacquer to nail bond. I realized that no matter what I did to the top of my nails, the bottom of my nails were going to absorb water. This would always destroy the lacquer to nail bond, causing chipping, and the solution seemed obvious, but paint the bottom too. Inventing a nail oil. Bliss Simply Pure Oil was created because I'm allergic to almonds, yet all cuticle oils have almond oil in them. My research taught me that the importance of cuticle oil for keeping skin soft and that it would help with brittle nails. I studied ingredient lists of every cuticle oil on the market, as well as the homegrown recipes that are on the internet. I paid attention to the ingredients that were chosen repeatedly. I also noticed how many cuticle oils contained ingredients I couldn't pronounce, so I decided they weren't necessary. Little did I know when I went to my kitchen to whip up my first batch of oil that I was going to be creating a, quote, nail oil. I had some essential oils around my house and figured vanilla, lemon, pomegranate, that sounds good. So I added a few drops of them to my oil concoction. Someone was watching over me through the entire process because the recipe for crisp Simply Pure nail oil was perfect. And to this day, I've only added one more ingredient. Inventing the 3-day hydration treatment. I applied the oil to my skin and nails, and in 5 minutes it was gone. I reapplied. Periodically, I'd rub my nails, checking to see if they still had oil. When it was gone, I reapplied. By day 3, I noticed that my nails were staying oilier and they were staying oilier longer. Unknowingly, I had created the 3-day hydration treatment that would change the lives of women around the world. The right way to create a salon manicure at home. Nail preparation. I'm creating a series of videos that demonstrates my steps for caring for my nails. My hopes are that people will learn from what I publish and say and go, well, that makes sense. Forget the marketing and the advertising. Does it make sense? For those of you who just can't wait for those videos or haven't found them, let me go through all the steps. 1. File nails before removing polish. The color will help you see your final shape better. 20 strokes with a 180 to 240 grit file will remove 1 week of growth. 2. Protect your skin. Apply an olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter, to whatever's your favorite, to your skin completely around your nails. You're protecting your skin from the drying effects of acetone. 3. Remove your polish. I'm going to link to my soak and swipe technique. You will be amazed at how fast you're able to remove your polish. Number 4, wash your nails with warm water, soap, and a nail brush. Do it fairly quickly. Number 5, mini hydration cycle with a high-quality jojoba wax-based nail oil. For 4 to 24 hours, with a 4 to 8 hour being the norm, this reverses the drying effect of acetone that happens to your nails when you remove your polish. Number 6, remove the cuticle. Using a cuticle remover or after a bath or shower, gently slide a cuticle removing tool across the surface of your nail plate. Polish doesn't stick to skin, and a link to a video that helps you understand how to properly remove the cuticle. And that is, remember, the dead skin on your nail plate. 7, wash nails with warm water, soap, and nail brush. Your nails will be filled with water and very soft if you do it too long. Number 8, apply your favorite jojoba wax ester-based nail and cuticle oil. Periodically rub that into your nails until they've returned back to their normal shape. That sometimes takes 1 to 2 hours. And I think I've lost track of what number I'm on now. I think it's 9. Prep your nails for your manicure. Wipe the dirt and surface oil off of your nails with rubbing alcohol and a lint-free wipe. Use alcohol-saturated Q-tip swab to clean the undersides of the nail plate. I actually like the brand Q-tip because there's something about the way they wrap the cotton that makes it work better. What? No buffing? You will notice that filing down ridges is not part of my nail prep regimen. This is because ridges are the healthy portion of the nail. It's the valleys in between that are the weak portion. Buffing down ridges is a huge, can I just say this? Huge, big no. I explain that more in my ridges article. The Fab 5 wrap. I created the Fab 5 wrap to prevent my nails from absorbing water. Does it stop my nails from absorbing water if I'm doing dishes without gloves for 30 minutes? Nope. But it does stop my nails from absorbing water in about a 15-minute luxurious shower. And as a mom of 4 active children and an entrepreneur, sometimes I need to pamper myself. So let's look at the directions for the Fab 5 wrap. Number 1, you want to use 2 base coat wraps. Apply 2 coats of a ridge-filling base coat. wrapping them completely to the underside of the exposed nail tip. Any polish that gets on your skin will wash or peel off, but do your very best to not have it touch the skin. Number 2, 2 coats of color. Keep an orange wood stick available to wipe the polish off of your skin before it dries. Number 3, 1 top coat wrap. Apply 1 layer of top coat, your favorite one, a quick dry top coat, wrapping it completely to the underside of the exposed nail tip, just like you did with the base coat. Number 4, clean smudges. Dip a small makeup brush or art brush in acetone to clean up the polish that's on your skin and create a clean line near your epinicium, which everybody else knows as the cuticle line. Number 5, rinse and oil. Rinse that acetone off and then apply your favorite jojoba wax ester-based nail oil to your skin. The perfect marriage. My mini hydration cycle, which is that, remember, 2 to 8 hours in between each manicure, and the Fab 5 wrap is a marriage made in heaven. Okay, well, maybe not that extreme, but for me, pretty darn close. Nail oil absorbs into your nails brilliantly, but soap and water can wash it away. The Fab 5 wrap traps the oil into your nails. Your nail bed continues to nourish your nail plate with moisture and sebum, also known as body oil. Polish traps all of that wonderfulness in your nails, keeping them strong yet flexible. But then the polish must be removed and we start all over. Acetone dissolves polish and takes precious oils with it. Then you do the mini hydration that reverses the damage. It's pretty simple. It takes extra time, but it does work, and it's worth it. To have healthy nails in the 20th century, you really can't have one without the other. So the formula is hydrate, protect, dissolve, repeat. Hope that helps, and make it a great day. Hey, it's Anna. I've written over 70 nail care articles that you can find at nailcarehq.com. And if you're looking for products that will help you have longer, stronger nails, visit myblisskiss.com. Be sure to push the subscribe button and turn on notifications to get alerted when I publish more videos. This is Anna, signing off, sending you bliss.